conclusion of this lesson, you're going to be able to compare and contrast the cost of 3 different colleges. What is the most expensive college in the U.S.? It is Harvey Mudd College in Claremont, California. Harvey Mudd College is a private residential undergraduate science and engineering students with around 800 students. The cost of tuition and room and board for out-of-state students is $75,003. In-state is around $72,000. That's a lot. A common myth about college is that it's too expensive. Did you know that the published price of attending a college is not usually what you actually pay? The cost of college depends a lot on the choices you make. Once you understand what college really costs, you will find that higher education is a possibility for you. What are the costs of college? College costs include tuition and fees, room and board, book and supplies, personal expenses, and transportation. We'll look at each of these in more detail. Tuition and fees are the costs of taking classes. This amount can change based on your academic program, the number of credit hours you take, and whether you're an in-state or out-of-state student. Room and board. Colleges usually offer a variety of dorm room options and meal plans to students who live on campus. The charges vary depending on what plan you choose. If you decide to live at home or off campus, you'll have your own rent and meal costs to consider in your college costs. Some colleges charge comprehensive fees, which are tuition fees and room and board combined. Books and supplies. You'll need books and other course materials. The yearly books and supplies estimate for you the average full-time undergraduate student at a 4-year public college is about $1,298. You may be able to lower these costs by buying used textbooks or renting them. Personal expenses. These include laundry, cell phone bills, eating out, and anything else you normally spend money on. Figure out what you spend and add that amount to your budget. Transportation. Whether you commute to campus or take the occasional trip home, you'll have transportation costs. Of course, these will vary depending on how you travel and how often. You may be able to find student discounts on travel costs. Don't forget to factor in the cost of gas and parking if you own a car. Focus on net price, not sticker price. What is net price? Your net price is a college's sticker price for tuition and fees, minus the grants, scholarships, and educational tax benefits you receive. The net price you pay for a particular college is specific to you because it's based on your personal circumstances and the college's financial aid policies. The net price, on average, is considerably lower than the published price. For example, the average published in-state price for tuition and fees for 4-year public colleges is $9,410 per year. But the average net price, what the average family really pays, is just $3,980 per year. For private, nonprofit 4-year colleges, the average published price is $32,400 per year, but the average family pays just $14,890 annually. What are net price calculators? Net price calculators offer a personalized estimate of what colleges you can afford. Knowing your net price gives you the best idea of what you'll pay for a particular college, makes comparing colleges easier, widens your choice of colleges. When you look at the net price instead of the published price, colleges you thought were out of your reach may turn out to be affordable. A college with a high published price might offer its students a lot of financial aid, so it might actually be cheaper than a college with a low published price. Using a net price calculator, the number you actually need to know is the estimated net price for you. How can you figure that out? Almost all colleges offer a net price calculator on their websites. You can also use the College Board's net price calculator to estimate your net price at hundreds of colleges. A net price calculator is a free online tool that gives you a personalized estimate of net price. The federal government now requires that most colleges and universities have a net price calculator on their websites. So these links will be in Classroom, but you can click the links in Classroom for UNI, Iowa State, University of Iowa, and the College Board for other colleges. We don't need to do that. I'll make sure I try to get a link in there for UNI that will work for you. Looks like Iowa State's is going to work. And Iowa's continue as a guest. And if push comes to shove, you can actually come here and use these calculators. College cost calculator. Let's see if there's another. Here's another one here. It might be the same one as it. Yeah, it's the same link. And then you just plug your numbers in to find yours. Can I get help paying for college? Yes. Most college students receive financial aid. This is money that is given or lent to you to help pay for college costs. There are several forms of financial aid: grants and scholarships, money you do not have to repay; loans, money you do have to repay; and work study, a program that allows you to work part-time to earn money for college expenses. Students often use a combination of financial aid options to pay their college expenses. Read Financial Aid Can Help You Afford College to learn more, and that's right here. Is college worth the cost? College has many benefits. For example, people who graduate from college earn more money and are more likely to hold a job than those who don't graduate from college. In 2011, people with a bachelor's degree who worked full-time earned $21,100 more on average than full-time workers with only a high school diploma. Learn more about how college education pays right here. And I'll include this in Classroom also. Okay, you're going to work on a list of pros and cons of going to college versus immediately entering the workforce, and then share your answers with the class. Okay, so in your Word Online file for this class, go ahead and type in what you think are the pros and cons of going to college, and what are the pros and cons of going into the workplace. As soon as you have those typed in, share that file with me, and then also share it with a partner, someone you're sitting by. TC's 2 cents. Focus on your goals to help with your college decision. You should clearly be able to answer why you are or aren't going to college, why you chose the specific college, and what you want to major in and why. Use net price calculator to compare the cost of colleges. Consider all the costs, not just tuition, when comparing colleges. So you're going to use using a career of your choice. Consider your career research results, determine what you need in education, and then find 3 colleges or universities that offer that training and or degree. Compare the 3 schools using 7-1A. And that is right here, and that's going to be in Classroom also.